number 22 Missouri at number 8 Oklahoma. 7.5-point favorites are the Sooners on their home field. Noon ABC kick, 11 a.m. local time out in Norman. Tigers have not won in Norman since 1966. I believe that's like 19 straight losses in Norman. Obviously, these are old Big 12 rivals.
Yep.
Missouri got them last year in Columbia on some
crazy ending. That was a crazy game.
Wacky stuff that went down. Obviously, we know Eli Drinkwitz's record against ranked teams is not great. So, Sooners 7.5. What say you? What we can do some upset meter here too. Like what are the chances Missouri pulls the upset here?
I give about a 40% chance. I mean, they can. I mean, they're talented enough and they've got one of the best running backs in all of college football that ran for over 3 bills last week against Mississippi State. Ahmad Hardy's he's lived up to the hype, dude. Again, he is one of the exceptions of like when everybody talks about the things that are bad about the transfer portal, he's one of the things that are great about the transfer portal. He was under recruited. I think he's from the state of Mississippi, went to UL Monroe. And I know it sucks for UL Monroe or whatever, but like good for him, the kid, like the person, the player, that he got to go to a P4 program and an SEC program like Missouri, where he's a great fit for that zone stretch run scheme that Missouri runs, and that he's just one of the best running backs in all college football. That he lived up to the hype after what he did last year, UL Monroe. Again, this is just the definition of strength versus strength. I mean, it's what it is. Missouri's one of the best running teams in the SEC. Yep. They're going to run the football. They have to run the football to be successful. Oklahoma is one of the best run defenses in all of college football. Oklahoma's got arguably the best defensive front in the country.
Yeah, and contrary to what Hunter Yurchek, said last night, like Alabama did actually run the ball fairly well. I mean, running back wise, like taking out the sacks and everything, and obviously, it was buoyed by a 28-yard run at one point in the game by Daniel Hill. But with him on, they actually had a little bit of success. I don't know what the status is of our Mason Thomas.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that he didn't play at all. I mean, it wasn't even like I know it was apparently questionable, but like according to everybody pregame, like he was not going to play in that game. And I mean, really for me, man, like where Mizzou can win this game, where they would have a shot to win this game against Oklahoma, in my opinion, is defensively. Like Missouri's got a good defense, man, a really good defense. And I don't think people enough talk about how good that defense really is. Oklahoma has 2 freshman tackles, and Zion Lee and Damon Wilson are really good edge rushers and defensive ends. Actually, Zion Lee was the one that Zion Young last year was the one in that he had like a long fumble recovery for a touchdown, scoop and score with like hardly any time left in the game against Oklahoma to win that game. The game was tied at the time, and he got a scoop and score and returned it for a touchdown. That's how that game ended in that crazy game last year in Columbia. But that is how, because like Oklahoma's offense really hasn't been that good.
Yeah.
Even their win at Tennessee and then their win at Alabama, they did enough. They were really like hardcore counting on the turnover battle in those 2 games. And I still think that John Mateer is talented enough, and like as much as he keeps improving with that hand injury, that they're going to get better offensively. I don't think they're going to be an offensive juggernaut by any means, but I think that they can continue to get better offensively.
So results in this game, I mean, Oklahoma wins, they're still in it. If they lose, they're out. They're out of the college football playoff. But the funny thing is that they win, Missouri's not going to be ranked next week. And so all the people talking about ranked wins, like there goes one of your ranked wins, so they're in the current top 25. So I'm going to ride with you, man. I know you gave this out on Sunday night, and it's gone a little in the opposite direction. So I'm going to take Oklahoma minus 7.5. I just think Brent Venables is going to have Matt Zollers seeing ghosts out there. I know. There's a chance
that Pabula can play.
There was a report out there. As of all the information we have right now, I'm going to assume it's Zollers.
Drinkwitz actually said with his own mouth that the plan, as of right now, Zollers will start, but that Pabula might be able to go if they need him to go obviously, dude, everything can change between as we're recording this and
Sure.
Saturday. So,
Yeah.
Mizzou fans that want to come for us and act like we don't know what we're talking about, if you watch this on Friday or Saturday as we record this on Wednesday,
Yeah.
sure. Like, I hope Rabula does play. That's a terrible injury. Injuries suck in
Yeah,
college
that
football.
dislocated ankle was not great, and to put him out there 3 weeks later against this
Against this
Oklahoma
defense,
defense,
yeah,
yeah, that's tough, and so, I mean, I'll roll with the Sooners 7.5 even if I knew Pribula was starting because 'cause I'm just
I
that
agree.
confident in Brent Venables' defense.
I agree. I just think this Oklahoma team right now, man, is just too good defensively. I do think Mizzou defensively can cause some problems for Oklahoma's offense. I don't think Oklahoma's offense is just going to be like lighting up Mizzou by any means. I think
Yeah,
this is going to be like somewhere between around a 10 to 14 point game is where I could see this going because, again, I do think Mizzou's defense with Zion Young and Damon Wilson and that crew can keep them in the game. But I'm with you. I obviously already gave it out as a best bet. I think Oklahoma wins, takes care of business, and wins this game somewhere between 10 to 14 points. In Norman.
all right, that's it for us. We'll be back on Sunday/Monday, whenever you're tuning in and listening, for the recap of this week. We'll probably dive into a little bit of college football playoff talk and what we think the rankings are going to be like on Tuesday, because we're not going to do a live show next Tuesday. It's Thanksgiving week. We will put out something next week, an episode. We'll see how long we got to cover rivalry week, right? I mean, just so many big games, so many huge implications going on with the games on Black Friday and that Saturday. And so it's one of our favorite weeks of the year. So we'll have an episode next week for sure. We just don't know when. So be stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's it for us for now. For Lance Barton, I'm Tyler Noe. Take care. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next time.